Okay. So game number 1 is Green Arabia. Yeah, SY Dry Arabia, it shows there. And we have civilizations, Indians, TaToH versus Ethiopians for Vivi. By the way, this is Vivi, beat heart. Green like Arabia, forward main gold for TaToH, stones on a side, not forward, not in the back, an extra gold forward. TaToH though building out the buildings on top of that hill to protect this area of the map a little bit, and he's going scouts, while on the other side Vivi already with palisade walls everywhere. Yep, he's fully palisade walled, now with one gate, and trying to put some pressure on TaToH, both players in feudal age still, and time to show fast the specifics for the civilization or what they have. Indians, religious cost minus 15, elephant archer, sultans, and yeah, well, you have seen already. Oh shit, someone actually casting this. Well, Hell Riders, since for you know, the King of the Desert tournament matches, there are a lot of streamers, and for this one nobody was available. Man, who wants to watch you know, those games? You have Mem, Zero Empires, the other streamers that can cover it will cover it, while for this one it's nice also to see these games live. I mean, TaToH and Vivi, two of the top players, they deserve, right? They deserve to have their games streamed live. So yeah, here I am, man. Here I am. It was a very fast, you know, scheduling agreement. I didn't know until this morning. But seriously, I was watching and I thought it's going to be for the King of the Desert tournament. Only when Ashby, you know, actually, you know, messaged me after waiting like half an hour from 1 p.m. I was like, what the hell, man? Both of them are canceling, or what's going on? You're gonna stream journalists suspend and stuff like that. Soon it's games that are skill-wise not on par with this series. Well, yeah, well, but it's nice to have, you know, the game streamed live. That's my point. Anyway, let's see. We have TaToH with his army forward, Vivi as well with his army forward. Obviously, each player, they're trying to raid the other player's economy to make weaken and so on. TaToH with 3 town centers and not a full wall. Here on this side of the map is not a full wall, but still. He has houses, the military buildings are there, and he's creating camels. Oh, and is he trying to trap actually Vivi's army from 2 sides? Thumb ring now for Vivi. TaToH 120 population, house at 120, 103 population for Vivi. And yeah, Vivi going in with his army, and TaToH doing the same. Probably TaToH now will come back though with his camels after he will destroy the siege workshop. There was a mangle coming out for Vivi, but not anymore. Yeah, he thought, well, he estimated that he might lose that siege workshop before coming out with a mangle, so what's the point? Hello, Vesno Morskoy. I like that Polaris is now with, yeah, with Warlock Kingdom mod. I mean, it makes sense, man, right? You play it in the rated game, so why not, man? Moving and advancing. Oh, beautiful here. Move by TaToH with 1 mangle, able to destroy both forward mangles of Vivi. Vivi kinda, you know, bumping into his own units. And yeah, as expected, after destroying the forward siege workshop, TaToH came back with the camels and elite skirmishers to counter Vivi's forward crossbows. Whoa! And he is, man, he's winning clearly. Look at the kills and death ratio. I mean, it's not a huge difference, but still, military-wise, it's more than double the army for TaToH, and villagers though, Vivi with 2 more. So Vivi 1, 2, 3 town centers, and on the way to Imp. Now I saw him on the way to Imperial Age with Ethiopians, while TaToH 122 population, also 3 town centers, no, 4 town centers. Or 3, no, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. This is only a mill. Still weird, kind of weird looking building, some of them. I will get used to it. So now we have here the camels for TaToH advancing, and I think trying to go for this. Well, he will go for this workshop, siege workshop again. Vivi though again on the way to Imperial Age. Let's see how far behind TaToH is. Oh, and coming out with one mangonel now. It was a pretty good hit. I mean, he was able to kill quite a lot of skirmishers, and I think like 1-2 camels. So instead of losing it for nothing, he also did something, which is great, obviously. 132 population though for TaToH. Still needs more time to go up to Imperial Age, while halfway for Vivi to Imperial Age. Well, 55%, a bit over halfway. But TaToH with, yeah, the forward push. Let's see. A third siege workshop back home for Vivi. He lost one from the camels, now the second one, and Vivi built a third defensive siege workshop waiting for the imp. These camels seems to be pretty badass. Imperial Age for him, like I said. Stone, a lot of stone for Vivi, but he still doesn't have enough to build a defensive castle. This archery range, at least this archery range will go down, and is down already. More upgrades for TaToH, stone mining, heavy plow, and gold shaft mining. So the first stone, the second gold, and the second farm upgrade. And to destroy one more archery range and a third one to follow. While Vivi going forward with his future, let's see, arbalists. Bracer for now for him, right? And Elite Skirmisher just finished, or he cancelled it. I think he either finished it or cancelled it. Anyway, let's see the push from Vivi. No, he doesn't. I don't see him researching arbalest yet. Indians with those strong camels. I know. Indians with them strong camels, true that. And arbalest now for Vivi. He could have researched that upgrade slightly faster. And it's a forward castle from Vivi. Look at this, man. He's not building a defensive castle back home. He's building a forward one. So Vivi is going aggressive. Even though at in his base he has quite big problems. More buildings to go down. Let's see. But for now, only that blacksmith and Vivi is in with the arbalest, and to finish that forward castle, while TaToH on the way to Imperial Age. 127 population for Vivi, 128, 156 for TaToH, so 28 more for him. Army wise, it's double the army for TaToH, 54 to 27, and villagers number the same, 102 to 102. The forward castle for Vivi is built. Well, let's see. No, I thought that TaToH will go back with this army. So both players, they are attacking. Which attack will be stronger? Vivi already with the arbalest in, and these arbalests now have 8 range and increased attack. Obviously, he's going for TaToH's woodline in the back. TaToH should be careful, seriously, and now he's running away with most of the villagers, but some of them still are going down. TaToH with ballistics upgrade on the way right now, and Vivi probably will create like 1-2 traps anytime soon. The first one already out, and let's see TaToH still maintaining forward his camels, and most of the elite skirmishers will be in Imperial Age in a matter of seconds. 158 pop, a lot of wood, food, and gold for TaToH, while from on the other side we have 134 population for Vivi. Vivi quite low with pretty much all the resources. Stone though is looking okay, so if he's still mining more stone, which I don't see him mining more stone. No, he's mining more stone, so soon he will have enough for another castle. And I heard him going for the relics as well. But let's see, 1 treb only for him, while TaToH just hit Imperial Age, and he has the bracer upgrade on the way, and the 2 men, so the 3rd wood upgrade, while 1 mangonel coming out for Vivi. Oh, he was trying to aim probably for these elite skirmishers. So bracer with 2 men, so upgrade, and Vivi bringing a 2nd relic to the monastery. Now another mangonel coming out for Vivi, in hope that he can do even more damage to these camels. But good micro for TaToH, not allowing, you know, like a full hit from those mangonels. Ring archer armor for TaToH. Another forward castle for Vivi. So both players going aggressive, but seems that TaToH will be more aggressive anytime soon. I mean, Well, what I mean, what defenses Vivi has in his base, man, except those few mangonels. Again, he doesn't have a defensive castle and so on, but still forcing here TaToH to come back. No, TaToH building more town centers away, let's say, from the danger zone. But now Vivi will have access to that gold, the extra gold, which obviously will help him. And check it out, guys, after these last few fights, now Vivi is in the lead, in the score and in the population. He has 8, 9, 10 more population, right, with army, more for TaToH though, 7, 8 more for him. Villagers, after the last few raidings, now Vivi 20, he had 20 villagers more. Skillman armor for Vivi, okay, and with the trap moved forward to destroy another town center and go for even more villagers, while TaToH is rebuilding more and more town centers. He just found another extra gold close to the corner of the map, which obviously will help him. You want all the extra stuff, extra resources available. 162 population for Vivi, 163 and 157 for TaToH. Now TaToH, it's super low with the food. Remember that 5 minutes ago he had like over 1,000 food, 1,000 wood, and also plenty gold. Now he's getting lower, still 10 population behind. Again, this extra gold obviously helping him big time. But let's see Vivi's push, man. The Arbalest taking the fight against the skirmishers, man. Vivi, don't be stubborn. Vivi. Okay, losing all these Arbalest to the elite skirmishers. Chemistry for TaToH, and in the middle of the map, still chasing some of Vivi's villagers, while Vivi sending shuttle warriors to try and deal with these skirmishers. But it seems that these shuttle warriors are not the strongest units, and he will lose pretty much all of them. Stubborn for Vivi. He's continuing here the push in what was TaToH's base, because probably he will lose pretty much everything. Now TaToH though, with one treb and probably a second one on the way, yeah. He will try also to destroy Vivi's forward castles. Plate mail armor incoming from TaToH with another treb waiting. He's housed and 150, losing these buildings. Obviously he needs more houses, which he should consider to actually start and build. He can see extra stone though and that extra gold, but that's risky for now, since Vivi has these military buildings close to his base. Vivi for now mining the extra stone, and it seems that back home Vivi able to stabilize, and now finally building one castle where he had 2 times the siege workshop on top of that hill, and still mining even more stone. Okay, he will need to have, yeah, he will need to, I was about to say, he will need to set something and deal with that town center in the corner to deny TaToH of the extra gold, which he does, but with only one villager. A few more incoming, no, only one villager to build that castle. But still, Vivi did great, man. I thought that TaToH will destroy Vivi's base. Seriously, it didn't happen. 150 population for TaToH, so he still needs more houses, while for Vivi 157 population. And another good hit with the mangonel for Vivi, taking down all the skirmishers, or all the elite skirmishers, with the help of like 2, 3, 4 of his own elite skirmishers. Man, oh man, Vivi in control of the game now. TaToH is in defensive mode, but even like that, Vivi allowed TaToH to destroy one of his castles, and the other one no. Okay, he repaired it a little bit. Another treb coming from TaToH, while another castle now forward, still forward castle for Vivi to go closer to this town center, and the extra gold to be also safer for him. But watch out, TaToH has 2 bombard cannons there, while 2 trebs for Vivi with 1 bomber and 1 treb. This castle is going down without getting finished. No, Vivi castle, because he recovered some of the stone, but unable to finish that castle. 162 population for him though. Food and wood looking better, while TaToH, wood it's okay, but he has, look at TaToH, 57 idols out of, so almost double, I mean almost half of the villagers idle. while some idle for Vivi with more village 120, but micro wise it seems that TaToH yeah, it's more careful to those small details, right? To micro the bomber canister. Vivi just it seems that he's targeting some units and that's it. If he hits, okay. If he doesn't hit, that's it. I want to know what's up with Vivi's real nature. So these days, beat hard. He wanna beat hard? I don't know, man. But you got a point here. Anyway, TaToH now having time to breathe and to rebuild his economy. Okay, but that castle forward is built, and probably here Vivi will go for the extra gold, while TaToH trying to save as many villages as possible. But another castle coming for Vivi, man oh man, in the range of the other two town centers for TaToH. So TaToH still in problems, even though he was able to destroy both Vivi's forward castle and now going for what's left from those gold mines. Well, still like over 500 gold, obviously can help. By the way, TaToH doesn't even have a market, while Vivi two market monasteries, excuse me, while Vivi 2 monasteries with 3 relics inside of them. Stable now for Vivi, so he lost the forward castle, but now he is pushing, yeah, he is pushing here with another castle for Vivi. Crazy, man. Vivi with a castle push, what the hell? And another one to get finished, while TaToH is running away with some of the villages. Now with 1 trap mixed in, he will destroy easy those town centers. Vivi, on the other hand, from TaToH's base, former base, running away with the remaining villagers and going for some extra gold. He will do the same exactly to the other extra gold in the corner. By the way, I think he can see here, yeah, some farms built by TaToH. So let's see if he will send some units to check what TaToH has there. For now, though, Vivi is just taking this game, approaching the game step by step. Yeah, he's destroying these buildings from TaToH and will go for another relic. 4 relics for him, and no, 3 relics. He will be with 4 relics, and the 5th one, where is the last relic? Okay, here it is, which is close to TaToH's, I mean in the range of TaToH's castle. It's risky to go for. Now here it seemed that it was some hill advantage for Vivi, but the extra relics, you will see him, will help him big time. In return, though, we have here TaToH going to mine the extra gold. So yeah, it's still pretty close. Now Vivi just picked the 4th relic and 1 manganelle. Oh, good micro here for TaToH, not allowing these units to hit his army and taking care of Vivi's forward vills. Population still 10 in that range, 10 over 10 more for Vivi, not a huge, but now Vivi in the middle of the map with another push, this time with some cat rams and a lot of skirmishers. Heavy camel upgrade for TaToH with pre-barding armor, another armor upgrade. Now if TaToH will be able to reach to the point that he can upgrade to Imperial camel, those are damn super strong. For now, though, let's see Vivi though with another very important upgrade. Siege ram, guys. How many times we have seen siege rams changing a game, switching the odds for one or another player, right, in this type of games, and especially where you know, the other player facing the siege rams has mostly elite skirmishers, which can barely scratch the siege rams. So yeah, the advantage is, in my opinion, increased more for Vivi. But let's see, 184 population for Vivi, while 154 for TaToH. TaToH still left with some gold. And check out now Vivi mixing in some light calves to be able to deal even better against the elite skirmishers, which he does. And this push, let's see if in the end will be unstoppable. Vivi should send, you know, some other type of army to protect these rams. I mean, push along with some other army, not only with the rams, because now TaToH has heavy camels. But even for heavy camels, man, it takes a while until he can destroy these siege rams. Well, let's see one more time the micro. TaToH with his camels aiming for the rams, and with his elite skirmishers aiming for Vivi's elite skirmishers. But can he stop this in the end? Now TaToH to lose here pretty much everything. Well, For now, the camels, but the camels with his skirmishers are doing the job. Vivi one more time, somehow stubborn, and yeah, but well, I don't know how to put it. Lucky, not lucky, because he researched the siege rams upgrade. These might be something that will help him write even more. For now, TaToH able to destroy one treb and coming out with a few more heavy camels. While let's see here. Okay, we have Vivi spotted that small forward from TaToH. The remaining villagers, I'm surprised that Vivi didn't send anything here, because one more time with the fog of war, he can see that there is something here, the farms, obviously. Now though, Vivi is focusing in the push. He wants to destroy this defensive castle of TaToH, while TaToH still holding for now. Hello homos, hello to you, hello everybody else watching the stream. Well, I explained it. I said, guys, initially I said that I will stream today more King of the Desert tournaments. In 5-10 minutes should start Jordan versus Spaden. But for those games, you guys can watch it. You have a lot of streamers that are covering those games live. For this one, no streamer was available. It was a very fast, scheduling between these two players. Yeah, unfortunately couldn't announce anybody, like at least with 1 day ahead. So it is what it is. In the game, I mean, I didn't say too much in the end, because yeah, Vivi after destroying TaToH's castle, forced him to call it GG for this first game. So achievements fast. Okay, while we have 10 more kills for Vivi with 15 largest more army. Economy wise, food, wood, well, everything better for Vivi in the end, with quite some difference, I would say. Man oh man. Yep, it was. Gold, he had almost 6,000 more. Man, that was huge. And fast repair age for Vivi. This one was also helping him to do that push in TaToH's base and destroying almost completely TaToH's base. Over 4 minutes time. TaToH was a bit low, a bit late to Imperial Age, and one Regius highest more for Vivi in the end, with 4 relics giving him 2,000 gold. 6-1 the castles. Ay. Oh. Okay, guys, coming back, and let's change the score. Like I said, it's 1-0 for Vivi. This is a best of 7, by the way. So let's see. I call same games, and then okay, guys, was muted a little bit because I was typing. Right, I was. Some viewers, some people were asking me if I'm streaming, and yeah, I told them that I'm streaming already this Polaris challenge, TaToH versus Vivi, and if they want to watch it, of course, feel free to watch it, no problem. And yeah, well, the other games, like I said, for Jordan versus. Let's check again for Jordan versus Spaden. Yeah, it's MEMP, T90, Neely, and probably a few more to stream that game. And for this one, with a fast schedule, right? They didn't have time to announce pretty much anybody, and since I was around, available, no streamer for this event, yeah, I said, why not, man? Let's have, if possible, everything live, if possible, of course. Oh, ACCM joining here. Okay. So let's see here when they're launching the next game. You guys have the settings displayed on screen. Game 2, loser of game 1, so it's going to be TaToH's home map, which is Water Nomad. And we know now game number 3 will be Vivi's home map, which it is Regicide Fortress. And then Yucatan is the second choice for the sponsor, for Stian. Then hopefully Ashby is around here to make some polls, because at this score, with Vivi taking the lead, we will have at least, no, let's not jump at the conclusion. It's possible, unlikely, but it's possible that Vivi can win 4-0. Again, unlikely, but you can never know. Anyway, after this game, I will make a pool, right, for game number 5, and then for game number 7 after another game. Depends how fast they will launch. For now, though, game 2 will be TaToH's home map one more time, Water Nomad. Now, I'm not sure how strong Vivi is. I'm thinking that TaToH, since he picked this map, he know it, he know how to play it, and he played it. He has some strategies already prepared and tested. So it made me even more curious to see how it's going. This is how it looks, almost like Bog Islands, with this weird looking terrain and some patches of wood. But these fishing boats can cross over these areas. They're almost like shallows, right? But a different texture. The difference is, though, that players can build here. On these, whatever they are called, shallows. As you can see, they can build whatever, town centers, walls, and other buildings. So we see now, this is Water Nomad. This is Water Nomad, what TaToH picked, and they have water buffaloes in this one. Okay, not far away from future TaToH's town center. And let's display Vikings for TaToH and Malai for Vivi. Why? Let's see what's been added for Viking. Castle Age Tech Chieftains, infantry +5 attack versus cavalry and +2 versus camels, and the usual bonus for the Vikings on water. Now let's see on the other side for Vivi, which is building his town center. Oh, and already with one dock built, but the same for TaToH, yeah, or they started already with that dock, I think. So let's see the specific. Do they have some bonus on water? Makes me wonder. Advancing to ages, +80% faster. Fish traps cost -33%, so only 2/3 for the other civilizations. Fish traps provide unlimited food. Battle elephants cost -25%. Unique Karambit warrior, cheap infantry, which 2 of them taking space for 1 population. Pretty good. Castle Age Tech Thalassocracy upgrades your docks to harbors which fire arrows. Interesting one. And another good, Imperial Age Tech Forced Levi militia line costs no gold. And another bonus for them, docks +100% line of sight. So yeah, for Vivi with his dogs, yeah, he can see pretty damn far away. But he already explored really good, while TaToH's exploration is also very good, you can see. But he still didn't find Vivi, or he can see it. No, he can't see Vivi yet. While Vivi found here TaToH's buildings, he know that somewhere there in that side of the map is TaToH. For now, small pause. Hello Casey, hello. Hello Empathy as well, 2017. Yeah, man, I love this game. And since I can do it, why not streaming? Let's hope this is going to game 6. Yeah, Casey, I hope too. I'm convinced that TaToH will win also at least one game, right? To push it to one more time, at least 5 games, 5, 6. would be great to have all 7, obviously. We want as many games as possible, even more now that Polaris is played also with Warlock Kingdoms mod. First interesting set with TaToH incoming. Yeah, man, this is going to game 6. We are hoping to. Okay, another pause now. I don't know if they have some issues between them inside the game. Yeah, well, with the Chinese player, it is not that they do it on purpose, but you can't be sure, you know, how good the connection is and if the game will be lag free. You got the idea. Game 6 turbo random, Castlade start, genius setting. That's Ashby's touch, man.
Yes.
Game 6 is always, you know, Ashby thinking of some unusual, weird, not played map, you know, to make it interesting. So you gotta give credit for that one to Mr. Ashby, the one and only. Okay, now it was only a pause. The game is running. TaToH with a few more water buffaloes around. So these are basically replacing what? The deer. One deer is 140 food, while these are 150. No, these are replacing the sheep because yeah, you can actually scout with those water buffaloes. Doesn't make too much sense, but it is what it is. Anyway, it's pretty early in the game, and TaToH with 3 population difference, 1 fishing boat and 2 villagers. Let's check. Does TaToH have the loom? No. While vivi, so that's TaToH, while vivi, yeah, no loom, but difference already. And TaToH, check it out, fast fill age, already researched loom. Yeah, waiting a little bit for the food and on the way to fuel age with 23 population. Bloody damn fast. While with 20 population, oh no, excuse me. I mean, Hart just clicked a bit later, but one of his bonuses that you know, it's advancing to next ages plus 80% faster. Check out Vivi going for super fast fuel age comparing to TaToH. Man, all right, and already up for him. How many dogs he has? 1. Now building a second dog. A bit lazy. Oh, but this dog is aggressive, close to TaToH's base. Damn, oh damn. And going out with fire galleys from each dog. 21 population for Vivi, 23 population for TaToH. TaToH with some palisade walls to protect a little bit his economy. This wood line, and the other villagers chopping the wood. Not yet on gold. TaToH, while Vivi, yeah, his town center placement, it's really good, close to 1 forest and also very close to 1 gold in the map. And the first fire galley coming out, but TaToH just hit fuel age right now, and TaToH has 3 dogs and coming out with galleys, while Vivi passing with the fire galley close to TaToH's town center. Now going away, he's trying to find obviously TaToH's fishing boats, and he can see them right now. Yep, TaToH will run away with those fishing boats unless he's also coming out though with the galleys, and 1 fire ship to go down. Yeah, still needs a bit more time. 1 fire ship gone down the drain for TaToH. 24 population for him, running away with the other fishing ship. 29 pop now for Vivi, fletching for TaToH. So 30 population to 27. Vivi taking the lead a little bit in population count. 2 villages more for him. Same fishing boats number, 6-6 and 4-3 the army, the military. Okay, TaToH though now coming out with galleys, he will be able to fight for water control obviously. 31 to 27. Man oh man, makes it interesting. Can these Malai do something against the Vikings in a 1v1 on water maps? If they do, maybe people will think to play Malai or other civilization, right? Except Vikings in water maps, that is. Anyway, army wise, still 6-6. Okay, TaToH is now chasing away Vivi's army. Oh, Vivi getting trapped himself in this. Oh, no. Able to run away and bringing a few more fire galleys, but now not taking the full fight. what I want to see, and would be great to see players repairing, right, their galleys, like some people do. Oh, only now I spotted though. Vivi, check it out, coming forward though, with that villager after building the dock end with one tower, denying here one of TaToH's wood line, and on the other wood line he is with one fire galley, while TaToH, man, running from left to right, right to left. Let's see in the end if he will be able to stabilize. Yeah, for now he will take care of that fire galley. There you go, moving the villagers close to the edge of the map to build another lumber camp, while Vivi coming forward again with a demolition raft and more fire and another demolition raft, but oh, not a single hit, so unable to do any damage. 39 population for Vivi, resources pretty good, while TaToH housed at 40 population. Let's see. Oh, and TaToH here trapping. Oh, demo raft versus demo raft. TaToH trapping a little bit Vivi's army. Well, a little bit. Not allowing him to go for his fishing boats again. Vivi with the wheelbarrow, so now his economy will be on par with TaToH. Let's not forget that Vikings, they have wheelbarrow once in Field Age, and in Castle Age it's one of the bonuses, will have handcart. But now Vivi with this upgrade will make it on par, like I said. Hello, Celia's Bane. Yeah, man, I'm doing fine. Thank you for the kind words. Thank you for the support. I love this game. Same as you guys. We love this game. That's why we're here mostly, and to have some fun, extra fun. Now Vivi, another tower to hit the other wood line of TaToH, but he doesn't have the fletching, at least not yet. And finally TaToH, the first time he's coming forward with his galleys army. Well, let's see if he can do something. And no, Vivi, it's again going forward aggressive. Will now TaToH go back? That's the question. Will now TaToH go back with his galleys to, well, to protect his economy, his fishing boats? Man, he has a few more waiting there. And army-wise, TaToH with double the army, 15 to 8. But in return, I think that Vivi got really close to click up to Castle Age. Let's see. For now, though, TaToH lost a lot of fishing boats, but in return finding, yeah, these, I mean, some villagers also going down for Vivi. 44 population for TaToH, sending his galleys to Vivi's wood line, but watch out, let's see how fast Vivi is reacting to this one. No reaction, man. And TaToH, yeah, is killing a lot of villagers. Well, now he sent villagers inside the town center and inside the tower, and well, TaToH, he knows that he will lose some of his galleys, but he wants to kill as many villagers as possible, which he did. Look at the villager difference. It's 4 more for TaToH, and kills and death ratio 7 more also for him. While this other tower taking TaToH out of that wood line. Okay, but TaToH moved them to another place. Yeah, he will build a defensive tower and another lumber camp in the back. 46 population for TaToH, 33 population for Vivi. No, Vivi is not really close to click up Castle Age. Not yet close. I thought, you know, that he's saving some resources just to do that, but no, he didn't. And again, targeting here Vivi's villas. Another villager going down, but the demo raft taking 2 galleys down, a third, the 4th one. And TaToH left with only 2, but even like that, he has 8 population more. 34 for Vivi and 46 now. So 12 more for TaToH. Still creating galleys after galleys after galleys. His gold, it's also safe behind the town center, really close to the TC, so really close to the TC, so nothing too much there to do for Vivi. On water though, nah, it's military wise 13 to 1 for TaToH. So after Vivi was going a little bit more aggressive, yeah, TaToH able to stabilize and taking probably now full advantage of the Vikings on water. He is controlling the water. No army left there. 2. He created 1 more Vivi, but still 15 to 2 the army and 3 villages more for TaToH. 37 population for Vivi, 50 population for TaToH. To the left hand side here, okay, another lumber camp for TaToH, while Vivi, no. I thought he will send a few, you know, galleys, whatever he can or another villager. Oh, Vivi trying to go now on land. I'm not convinced that this is a good idea to give up on water on a map like this, where the water is so important. Nah, man, this is not a good choice. To my noob knowledge, and well, I don't think this is a good idea to give up on water. And you see that the other player, I mean TaToH, also has, you know, some palisade walls to protect somehow his economy. Right, well, that villager for Vivi trying to build another tower. I'm pretty sure that TaToH will, yeah, will come with some army in that corner, or in that side of the map to deny Vivi going through. And the archers, the crossbows, they are slightly better, obviously, but the archers are not so good against the galleys. And yeah, we see here Vivi losing his archers, and that forward villager probably will go down as well. Another archer going down. Now Vivi is on the run back. So like I said, man, giving up on water on a map like this, nah, is not the way to go. Again, I'm noob, I don't know too much, or I don't know, you know, these like top strategies or whatever they're playing, but nah, that's not the way to go. Army wise though, 22 to 6, so Vivi is staying on land by the looks. I don't see him creating something more like a fire galley or galleys on water. So yeah, he wanted to surprise TaToH with this land attack, but not working. Now let's see if TaToH's demolition raft will be able to do something. TaToH doesn't even care that he's losing some galleys, man. He wants to destroy this annoying forward tower and to also take down Vivi's forward archery ranges. The archers come, and GG, man. It was 1-1. It was looking good, obviously, for Vivi at one point, but TaToH hold very good defense, and then, in my opinion, again, a weird choice for Vivi giving up on water and trying to surprise TaToH on land in this type of map. Okay, achievements, fast, military, more kills for TaToH, 17 more, with 14 largest more army. Economy-wise, a bit more food for Vivi and gold, while wood was clearly more for TaToH. Tech-wise, faster field age for Vivi, but he couldn't take full advantage of that fact. And in the end, TaToH with 6 villages highest more. 1-1, guys. We have the equalizer. Going archers on this map is a very bad decision. They can barely keep up with the... Exactly. And I said, in Castle Age, well, the crossbows are a bit stronger, but still no match for the galleys. It was weird decision for Vivi, but let me try and stropol.me. Yeah, game 5, TaToH versus Vivi. Okay. And Ashby left. What the fuck, man? Okay, let me start Skype. Maybe he messaged me in Skype the links. Yeah. No link. Okay, let's try to find some nice maps ourselves. Yeah, I'm trying to prepare that you know, poll for game number 5, guys, because for sure we will have a game number 5 for sure. But yeah, Ashby here didn't send me. And no, still not launching yet. Okay, let me continue with the poll for game number 5. Let's go with another one. No time. This is bad when you don't have time to prepare. This is bad, okay? When you don't have time to prepare. Okay, I will continue after this game. For now, let's go to our game one more time. This is game number 3, guys. It's Vivi's home map, Regicide Fortress. And Mayans? No. We have Goths for TaToH and Mayans for Vivi. Now, let's see what's been added with Warlord Kingdom mode for Goths. Nothing too significant. Anarchy at Castle Age, create Huskers at the barracks. While for Mayans, now they have that by now famous obsidian arrows. Archer line +6 attack versus buildings, +6 versus stone defense. Okay, TaToH is thinking that he can counter Mayans with Goths. Most likely, he kind of felt that Vivi will pick Mayans in this map. I think 90% of the time this civilization is picked in Regicide Fortress, maybe even more in 1v1. That is, and weird looking king here for hard. Yeah, so Regicide Fortress, they have the kings, the fat is out to help the scouts to scout even more in the map. So Vivi. Oh, they don't have the scouts. Oh, they do, but incoming with the second boar. Where the hell is that second boar? You guys see it? Oh, unable to take the second boar. And Vivi's eagle, really low HP. He just sent it to the castle to heal back, and well, delaying with the second boar for a couple of seconds. Let's see how important that is. While TaToH's exploration also very good. He can see already Vivi's walls, so he know exactly where he is. And yeah, normal scout with the fatty for TaToH. Second boar in the town center for Vivi, and second boar for TaToH as well. So each player already with both boars in the TCs. Vivi though on the way to full age. TaToH will be probably after this villager, a fourth villager on gold for him, and more farms. He even built more farms, 23 population and 24 population, and on the way to full age. Difference between them 26 seconds with the same number of villagers, 22. But let's not forget that Mayans, Vivi with Mayans had an extra villager from the start, 4 to 3. So yeah, we can say that he is 26 seconds later, but created TaToH an extra villager to be the same population like Vivi. So it's that difference. To create a villager, you need 25 seconds. So this is it, 26 seconds, an extra second, it's nothing. Right. So field age with 24 population for Vivi. And still didn't send any villages to mine some extra stone. Now bringing his king back in, or he will scout even more. Oh, he destroyed some walls to go with villages. Where? He wants to build probably here. Yeah, the market, the blacksmith, probably another house and another one between this stone and the forest. He wants to make this corner of the map with the extra golds and the stone safer. Good choice if you're asking me. 25 population for Vivi. We have 24 population for TaToH. Excuse me, guys, somebody at the door. Done. Problem solved. Fast. Super fast. I answered. Nobody's home. And he left. We have Castle Age now for Vivi. While TaToH, after this villager, will be also on the way to Castle Age. So 24 villagers with the fatty and the scout. TaToH now with the first wood upgrade. Same as Vivi. Castle Age faster for... Oh! But... no. TaToH now on the way to Castle Age. But the difference increased a little bit more now. 29 plus 13. That's 42 seconds with the same number of villagers. TaToH already now with the first farm upgrade and the first wood upgrade. And yeah, building also a pretty good market. So he wants also to have this corner safer with the extra stone and the extra gold in the corner. Oh. The scout taking some hits. Oh, but here we see TaToH able to kill here Vivi's eagle, Vivi's scout. Good job, man. Let's see the exploration. TaToH can see all 5 relics, 3 plus 2. And Vivi, no, he didn't find any relic for now. Man, oh man. All right, fletching for Vivi. Castle Age will be slightly faster for him. He made this area of the map, the corner, with the extra 2 gold mines safer, but not the same with the stone. Anyway. Probably he will build another castle whenever he has the stone close to this hill, I don't know. And building one town center, Vivi, and coming out with plumed archers. While, let's see, TaToH will be in Castle Age anytime soon. And the second town center for him will follow, obviously. TaToH buying the wood though, yeah, he wants 2 TCs and he has enough stone for 2 town centers. The first one will be probably, yeah, here. Well, I thought that he will go between the 2 forts, but no. The first town center is there, and the second one in front of his main gold. He deleted some of his stone walls to make room for that town center. While plumed archers coming out and TaToH with 1 Huskell. But watch out, Huskells are very good counters for any type of archers. Well, any type of archers. The Chukonus are good against those. Still, these Huskells without too many upgrades, they can be out microed. That's for sure, man. Now, Vivi is researching the Botkin arrow, which will make these plumed archers stronger. Even so, and the bloody wolf chasing the plumed archers. Squires now for TaToH, so his infantry will move also faster. And let's see, for now, is he taking the fight with the Huskell? Man, oh man. Yeah, like I said, with the proper microing here, Vivi will be able to take down these Huskells, but he will need to do like an extensive microing. Check it out, with 1 Huskell, like 3 or 4 plumed archers are already super low HP, man. Okay, yeah, I agree. He's losing 2 or 3 Huskells, able to kill 1. They're pretty damn strong, that's for sure. 35 population for TaToH though. We have 44 population for Vivi. TaToH with 3 TCs, Vivi with 2 town centers only, but going with more and more army, more and more plumed archers. Will Vivi try to go even more aggressive? That's the question. And to try and win this game like fast, very fast, not allowing for the Goths, right, to go to Imperial Age and to have even, you know, better chances, let's say, with more upgrades, the rocketry and the other ones. Well, for now, let's see. Vivi. Now, how many relics? Only one relic. He can see he didn't explore at all that area of the map. While, man oh man, TaToH risky to leave his king in that corner. I think TaToH forgot about that. I think he forgot about that ferry, man. Oh my god. Okay, Vivi's king is in this tower, while TaToH forgot his king, his ferry, to the left, to the right corner of the map. If Vivi will send some plumed archers to check for extra resources in this corner of the map, is going to be game over. If TaToH will lose, if TaToH or, well, if the king is dead for either player, then it's game over. It happened, you know, to players like Viper, like Ryut. It happens, man. But I'm surprised that TaToH simply forgot about that king. Or maybe he's thinking that it's risky now to go back to his base, since Vivi is with fully raiding here with the plumed archers. Even so risky to stay with that king over there. I think that king is planning something. Probably, I don't know. And Vivi with one monastery forward. Okay. Wouldn't be surprised to see him building a siege workshop to increase the pressure. So I think he wants to finish this game, you know, before Imperial Age, where the gods with even more upgrades can be even deadlier than they already are. And yeah, not the best placement for the plumed archers. Yeah, he delayed that main gold for TaToH for a while, but Vivi, I don't know, I have no idea what he's doing. Okay, losing some of his plumed archers. Anyway, he didn't lose too many, only one, or now a second one, but he killed one or two villagers. And here it is, the forward siege workshop, while the king, TaToH's king, is still in that corner of the map. Man, we'll have to keep an eye on the mini-map, because one more time, if Vivi will send some plumed archers, a few of them, to check what's in that corner of the map, it might be game over, like bam, just like that, killing the king and GG, game over. 75 population for Vivi, 76 to 3 town centers, so he built another one now, while 62 population for TaToH with 3 TCs as well. And soon to face this push from Vivi. He's building an outpost, so he kind of feels that Vivi will try to push. And since Goths, they can't build stone walls, this side of the map is a bit weaker, obviously, for TaToH. But let's see. Now the Huskars are going there, right there. And no, Vivi still didn't send any units to check that corner of the map. Lucky for TaToH, I would say. We will see TaToH probably also building a defensive siege workshop and coming out with some, you know, mangonels. But no, for now TaToH is building more barracks. And can he create Huskars from the barrack? Does he have? I didn't watch on that map. Oh, we have. Okay, finally TaToH is running away from that corner with his ferry. But watch out, 2 plumed archers not far away, and that monk probably will go down. Yeah, TaToH wanted to go for another relic, and his king is going in this area of the map. Watch out, man, watch out. Don't lose the knight completely for free. And to finish this game, okay, now TaToH is researching anarchy upgrade, so with that upgrade he can create Huskars from the barrack, while Vivi with his plumed archers going in and still delaying here TaToH to go for that gold, his main gold. But watch out, the Huskars are closing the distance and going to deal with these plumed archers. The plumed archers in between 3 towers and 1 town center, with a castle not far away. On their tail, the Huskars chasing them, finishing a defensive siege workshop. Okay, he will lose probably like 2-3 plumed archers, and that king still didn't go back home completely. But check out TaToH's skill, man. building the siege workshop, a house to deny Vivi running away outside with these plumed archers. And these plumed archers, again chased by the Huskars, will go down. Still population 99 for Vivi, no 96, 98, and losing the plumed archers to 80 more for him. But will, I mean, is this enough? TaToH with one mangle, yeah, one mangle coming out for him, and still not going back to his base with that king. Vivi still left with two plumed archers there. So we have one relic for TaToH and nothing else. Now a few monks for Vivi. He was able to convert one Huskars. Now TaToH here to come back probably. The Huskars dealing with the plumed archers, the monks, the mangonels, the scorpions, and so on. Now Vivi with another castle, not far away from these forward buildings, but I don't think he will finish it here. So this is it, man. It is what it is. No, he will finish the castle. Yeah, there you go. He will finish the castle. Come on, really close. He has a lot of villagers. Even though he will lose some of the villagers, yeah, this castle is getting built. There you go. Good job, man. Kills and death ratio is way better for TaToH. 44 to 28. Villagers 7 more, no 9 more, excuse me, now 10 more for Vivi. Army 14 to 13, now the same 14, 14, so it's the same for each player. And TaToH with another siege workshop outside, one mangonel to aim for these plumed archers, obviously. 89 population for TaToH, still 3 town centers, yep. While Vivi 1, 2, 3 TCs also still 3 town centers, 100 population, but getting really close now to click up Imperial Age. We see TaToH trying to break the walls. Well, he didn't know probably that Vivi is open, but Vivi is sending some villagers now to build a house to cover that hole. And breaking time. No, another house for Vivi. Fast reaction. At least it was a fast reaction. And that king still in the corner of the map with okay. For now, Vivi denying TaToH to go inside his base to raid his economy. And he's on the way. Vivi on the way to Imperial Age with 107 population. Army-wise, though, it's still more for him, but he's keep losing. He's keep losing. Monks, plumed archers. Now rams incoming from TaToH to take down this castle outside of Vivi's walls. 108 population for Vivi, 100 population for TaToH. TaToH, though, seems to be pretty low, but he's creating army. Not anymore, but he was still creating some more Huskars because he doesn't have a lot of food. Anyway, he wants to destroy this castle, like I said, outside of Vivi's walls. Vivi with another castle now behind that one, and using some villagers to take down the rams. Okay, hopefully though that TaToH with disadvantage, right, won't send that king back to his base. And yeah, the Huskars able to deal with the villagers, able to deal with the plumed archers, and that castle probably will go down. But Vivi bought enough time to finish the other castle behind the forward one. Let's say TaToH now researching arson upgrade. With this upgrade, the infantry will deal even more damage to the buildings, if I'm not mistaken. Arson, infantry plus 2 damage versus buildings. So yeah, the Huskars will be even stronger against buildings. Any type of buildings. More rams incoming from TaToH, but it seemed that Vivi was able to hold at this point, and TaToH no Imperial Age, while Vivi will be in Imperial Age in a matter of seconds. And he has enough resources to research a few more upgrades. There you go, Imperial Age, and TaToH still playing this out. TaToH still playing this out. Vivi able to maintain that castle repaired, and TaToH to lose even more rams, so he needed to mix in more Huskars than he did, and to not send them in small groups of 3 or 5, something like that. Now we'll see Vivi with bracer upgrade just finished, and chemistry one more time going in with the plumed archers. And now these plumed archers with more upgrades will be better to handle the Huskars, even the Huskars. But still, these badass are badass, that's for sure. Nevertheless, TaToH, how far he is now, man. TaToH is in cast legend, GG. Yeah, unable to go or to be close to be close to go up to Imperial Age. He called it GG, and he was able to save that fatty. So we have, guys, 2-1 for Vivi. So Vivi won the first game, TaToH winning his home map to even the score, and now Vivi won his home map to take the lead again, 2-1. So guys, we will have at least 5 games. Achievements fast, let's see. Achievements fast, military, more kills for TaToH, those 6 more kills, while 12 largest more army for Vivi. So that speaks for how strong those Huskarls are to deal with the archers. Food and wood better for TaToH. Stone and gold was better for Vivi. Tech wise, yeah, imp for Vivi, no imp for TaToH. This was the decisive one to decide this game. And villagers 8 more for Vivi in the end, with 1 ready for TaToH, giving him a bit over 300 gold, and 3 to 1 the castles for Vivi. Hello, hello, Rakanishu, hello everybody else watching the stream. Welcome, guys. Welcome, have a good time here. Yeah, let's change the score. It's 1-2, Vivi taking the lead again. And game 4, guys, it's going to be, you can see it here, it's Yucatan, the second sponsor's map choice, Yucatan. And let me prepare the poll for game number 5. I have to do it as fast as possible. Okay. Okay, guys, the poll is created. The poll is created. Here, you guys vote for the next map from this pool of standard maps. So they will play in the next game. Okay? I mean, game number 5. After this one, basically, you have 10 maps that you can choose from. So go, 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 people. Go, go, go. Okay, now let's go again. And just in case, let's also prepare a map pool for game number 7. You can never know. Okay. Let's get some inspiration. All right. Okay, okay. Okay, it's done. For now, game number 5, I will post for you guys. This is it. If anybody is asking, please just post the link more. It's okay. That's why I prefer multiple choices enabled, but nobody ever does that. Ivan is voting for a different map. Yeah. What's the point? I mean, you vote for the map that you wanna see, and in the end, yeah, the most. If anybody has a choice to do like 3, 4 votes, it's going to be pretty similar, man. Pretty similar. Anyway, please vote, guys, from that map pool. Okay. Yes, we've got a winner. Okay. All right, guys, and they still didn't start. They still didn't start the next one. I was just curious, you know, what was the most voted map, and now I saw it, Ghost Lake. I just picked the first in the list. Okay, finally we see here the spec delay displayed. So game 4 on the way, guys. The Yucatan on the way. Civilization now, which is a good civilization for Yucatan? We'll find out what civilization each of these players will pick. 1:30, 1 minute. Go, 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 people. Go, go, go. I need to drink a little bit of water. Rigged poll, option 1 in the list wins. Not necessarily. Okay, few seconds. Here we go. A few seconds. Here we go. Come on, come on. Yucatan. Now let's see if it's going to be like a standard Yucatan with rivers, some rivers between the two players, because I have seen lately some weird looking Yucatan maps, almost similar, you know, to normal land maps, no big rivers between them and so on. And I think it's already a pause in the game. 10 seconds displayed for a second time in the second time in a row. And here we go, finally. Yucatan, Yucatan. And yeah, this is not necessarily a weird looking, but the standard Yucatan is with rivers, some rivers between the two players. In this one, just a small lake in between them and another small lake to the north, and that's it. I want to see the standard Yucatan with players also fighting for water control, because even though you cannot make like a crazy fish boom in Yucatan, whoever controls, you know, that river between them can have like a pretty good advantage, can transport units, villages on the other side in the enemy base, or can deny the other player doing the same. But it is what it is. This is it. We have Yucatan. Yeah, there you go, Yucatan. And we have Burmese for TaToH and Mongols for Vivi. Now let's see. For Burmese, free lumber camp upgrades, infantry +1 attack per age starting in field age, monastery techs cost -50%, unique unit Arambai, powerful but inaccurate ranged cavalry, castle age tech Hauda, battle elephants +1/+2 armor, and Emperor age tech Manipur cavalry and Arambai's +6 attack versus buildings, +3 of that blockable by building armor. And relics visible on map. Sweet. So TaToH know exactly where all the relics are. All 5 of them. Sweet. Now for Mongols, it's been added that nomad thing. I don't know exactly the name, but we will see it now. So when he's losing the houses will get destroyed. It doesn't lose the population. And yeah, it's nomads. Destroyed houses don't lose population room. Yeah, it's something instead of nothing. Oh, but check out Vivi. Whoa, with the scout. Don't tell me that he wants to lame one of TaToH's boars. That will be a bit risky. Anyway, He's now taking even more turkeys out of TaToH. And 2 boars forward for Vivi and a third one. In this map, yeah, there are 3 boars and a big pack of deer, by the way. Well, I see here, yeah, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, with 2 more, 7 deer for Vivi. 7 deer for him. While TaToH, yeah, also 3, 6, 8 deer there for TaToH in the back of the town center. Now bringing the first boar to the TC. The second boar is also on a side. And the third boar for TaToH, where is it? Or that's the second boar already. No, that's the first boar. Where is his third boar? Okay, it's forward. I can see it now. And players, they are quite close to each other. I voted Ghost Lake 3 times. Please, okay. Okay. So now, do you still click the upgrades and wait for it to complete, or do you get it immediately for free? No, that's for free. It's like for the Vikings, when they up to fuel age, they have wheelbarrow free. It's already done. It's already done, man. So they will have the first wood upgrade and the second and the third one free. That's it. I don't think, I mean, I'm not sure, but I think it's like, you know, those bonuses for the Turks with Hussars, the Vikings with the wheelbarrow. We will see it though, but I think it's like that. Anyway, now the first deer for Vivi. So Vivi is not building a mill to go for those deer, but he's luring the deer to the town center. While let's see if TaToH will send villagers to build a mill, a second mill to the group of deer, or he will do the same also to lure them to his town center. Now the third boar incoming from for TaToH, while Vivi didn't go yet for his third boar. 1, 2, and the third boar is forward. Now going for the third boar and luring the deer with his scout. Already the second deer, and now this is the third deer going to his TC, to his base. That's good, man. That's pretty strong. But why he's not? I mean, why he's leaving those deer with close to 100 food? I mean, it's great to have them, but don't let that food waste completely, man. Send like 1 villager and still take some of the food. We see Vivi building the barrack already. 21 population for him, and a 21st ville to come out. The next age is automatically researched. Yeah. So it's like that, those bonuses, right? With for the Turks, for, like I said earlier, for the Vikings. Yeah, we have Vivi on the way to fuel age and TaToH to follow, but Vivi is up with 22 population, while TaToH with 20 population. So 2 villages more for Vivi, and slightly faster, 9 seconds faster to fuel age. TaToH though with a full wall, a full palisade wall to the right hand side between the 2 forests, and now here in front of his town center, more palisade walls followed by the barrack, while Vivi even sending some, creating militias on the way to fuel age. Yeah, he has plenty of food. 2 more militias incoming from Vivi, so Vivi wants to play this aggressive. Now TaToH will send another villager exactly to build like 1 house or some palisade walls between these 2 forests, and like that he will be completely palisade walled. 1 villager, another villager forward for Vivi. So yeah, TaToH knew that with Mongol Vivi will go for very fast fuel age, so that's why he was also going with less population, but to be also fast fuel age, just in case he needs to build a defensive tower, a counter tower. And yeah, Vivi's first tower is already coming in, while TaToH building already his counter tower. And access to both stones, no, but access to 1 stone, therefore TaToH, so he should be fine. Yep. While Vivi here, let's see, will he build in the end? Will he finish that tower? Because now TaToH though, but TaToH also started to build that tower with only 2 villagers, so it's going to be pretty close. Now Vivi decided to run away, not finishing his tower, saving the villagers and his men-at-arms. but makes sense. Only now we see Vivi researching loom upgrade. So he was going up without loom. That's why a super fast upping time for him. Vivi now 27 population. And probably he will try to build the tower someplace else. Let's go. No, he doesn't have, man. He doesn't have enough stone because he didn't cancel yet that tower. He's trying to break through by destroying these palisades, and he will see with the scout on the other side. It's another palisade wall, and very easy for TaToH to build the stone wall. Let's see if TaToH will send villagers on stone. Probably he will, but not now. For now, TaToH is researching the first farm upgrade. 29 population for Vivi, while 25 population for TaToH. And TaToH lost quite a bit of time here by using these villages to build the defensive tower, to build these stone walls. And we see that Vivi is ahead with the economy and also the population. Military wise though, 5-2, so 3 more army for Vivi. Villagers 1 more for Vivi. 1, 2 in that range, because Vivi is also creating villagers, as we can see. 31 Pope, now 32 Pope for him, and still didn't break through TaToH, building more houses behind the palisade. And no, now he will send villagers on stone probably. No, to build another house, and will build probably his another mill to the other berries. No, he will need more wood, I'm thinking. Anyway, we see here Vivi able to finish also his tower by mixing in these menatrams and taking some hits from TaToH's tower. Anyway, he will get it. That tower will go down. Vivi though, not a wall back home. He's still mining stone though with 5 villagers back home. So we might see him building another tower. No, for now he's building a market, a forward one, but safer one, so that he can buy whatever, use that market to buy his castle age time faster. 34 population for him, while 33 population for TaToH. TaToH though, he seems to be really behind. Now though, he is researching the menatrams upgrade. And he has 2 militias that will become menatrams, and another house behind the palisade walls to the right hand side. He didn't need to build anything extra. Okay, yep, and that forward tower, Vivi's forward tower, is down. Vivi with a blacksmith, so he didn't have any of these buildings to click up to castle age. He might lose in the end both these villagers. Let's see. There are 3 menatrams fighting 3 menatrams, and Vivi also with the support from his scout. Now he finished the blacksmith. TaToH 36 population, far from going up to castle age. Vivi 37 population and really close to click up. He just dropped the food now from another turkey, and he can easily buy 100 food if he wants to. Building the first archery range, a forward archery range. He just bought the food, and Vivi on the way to castle age. He will try to maintain the pressure, while TaToH, let's see, now sending villagers to mine stone. Economy, it's okay. Maybe we will see TaToH also building a market to buy his castle age faster. For now, I don't see him doing this one. Only 2 villagers on go, but gold, he has the gold to go up to castle age. What is missing is the food. That will come, slowly will come. Vivi though, it's close to halfway to castle age, 40%, and yeah, close to halfway. And building here another archer, no, building an outpost to see if TaToH is coming out with some army. The first farm upgrade for Vivi. The outpost. Okay. Will he build another tower? No. Oh, Vivi is waiting for castle age guys to build an aggressive forward castle. Look at the stone. Once in castle age, for sure he will have the stone to build that castle. Still mining with 5 villagers. Maybe he will even send like 2-3 more villagers to help him build the castle even faster. And I think he's going to be right next to these military buildings. But will TaToH keep playing that one? I think yes, because now he will also be on the way to castle age. He has everything, building the market and finishing the blacksmith and on the way to Castle Age. But Vivi is already in Castle Age and to build the forward castle where it's going to be. Yeah, as expected, right here to hit the defensive tower of TaToH. But TaToH, yeah, on the way to Castle Age, he will still play it, obviously. He can go out of his base through this side of the map, but in the corner, what he can see now, only some extra stone and that's it. With the Fog of War, Vivi can see 2 relics now thanks to that man-at-arm and nothing else, while TaToH can see all the relics because it's the bonus for the civilization. He can see obviously the forward castle and 1 siege workshop. So Vivi here playing aggressive. The castle will get built. He will destroy these houses and will go inside TaToH's base. Let's see if again TaToH will try to run away with some villagers and to build you know, more town centers, not in this area where Vivi already has this forward castle. 39 population for TaToH, 42 population for Vivi, and Vivi creating mango dice and rams for us to take down the barrack, while TaToH still needs some time to hit Castle Age. Okay, that defensive tower is down. Some idols were for Vivi, but now losing the barrack, and TaToH doesn't have another military building except that barrack. But check out TaToH building more stone walls to try and keep away Vivi of going to his base, to his economy. Man oh man. Yeah, he is now up to Castle Age. Does he have enough stone? Yeah, he has enough stone to also build a defensive castle, which he does right now, not far away from the town center, behind the town center though, and the mango dice coming out, but still not able to deny TaToH of building the stone wall. Anyway, the ram is trying to break through again. Let's see, will it be in time? A siege workshop for TaToH as well. 11 population more for Vivi. Let's see, Vivi with another town center, or he will stay full aggressive with only 1 TC. Yeah, it seems that he will stay, no, building a second TC to an extra gold. That's pretty good. That wall will go down, but TaToH has his defensive castle built already, and as well as the siege workshop. Not yet creating anything from that one. Don't tell me that TaToH will actually try to go up to Imperial Age with only 1 town center in his situation. Nah. Super low, super low. Is it GG already? We don't know, man. We don't know. If Vivi will take some bad fights and he won't do anything significant, if he will allow TaToH to stabilize, to build stronger economy, like more town center and so on, but now TaToH is also very, very low. And check out TaToH now building stone wall and more towers to try and stay on that gold. By the way, if TaToH is losing access to that gold, he will have to go outside the walls for extra gold. And the mango dice, yeah, hitting the villagers, killing the villagers, along with a few archers there for Vivi. And a mangonel now, man, is looking really, really great for Vivi. 42 population for TaToH, unable to finish the defensive towers. He's bringing a mangonel there to hoping that he can deal with Vivi's mangonel. Oh, and finishing the tower, one of the defensive towers. 39 population dropped for TaToH, which is losing more villagers. Ay, ay, ay. Great micro for Vivi as well. And now the mangonels 1 for 1. And the mango dice still hit, and GG, man. Unable to hold for any much longer. So we have Vivi going to match point 3-1. What the hell, man? Vivi playing so aggressive. Okay, achievements fast. Achievements fast. All right. No, let's go back. Let's go back to the achievement. So yeah, more kills for Vivi. We see almost 200 in the score. So double the kills, more than double the kills, 12 more for him with 10 largest more army. It was a super fast game in 25 minutes, almost no game. Food better for TaToH, but in return wood, stone and gold better for Vivi. Tech wise, yeah, look at the big difference. Big difference, almost 3 minutes. This is big. society, 3 villagers, highest more for Vivi, and each pair with 1 castle. But TaToH's economy was just too low. So we have the 3-1 guys for Vivi. Man oh man. Man oh man. Game number 3. Yeah, won by Vivi. Game number 4, excuse me. So this is his 3rd win. So now guys, you will see your map. The most voted map. Okay, let's see who is the winner. They can launch anytime they cast their votes, obviously. And, oh, it seems that it's islands. Islands. Who is increasing the islands? It was Ghost Lake, but now islands. 48%. Don't go for islands. I know, man. I know. Now 47. Ghost Lake was in the lead, but since I post this one, and you can see it, guys. You can also see it a little bit. Now Ghost Lake recovering some of the votes. 34 votes. Come on, people. More votes. We need more people to vote. And islands still in the lead. Even though decreasing, it's clear win with 42%. It seems that islands, it's going to be something used, some script bring many votes to islands. I don't know. Baltic is also been voted a few times. It looked like it. Yeah, but it looked like, I mean, Ghost Lake was in the clear lead, but all of a sudden, bam, islands. Islands. Like, what the hell? You for real? All votes in a few seconds. True. I agree. But, yeah. Those boxes were ticked with anti-spam and so on. So what can we do, man? They will play islands. They will play islands. Nothing we can do. Yeah, islands still in the lead with 40%. Yeah, islands. Islands. This is it. So now I will post, guys, the link for game number 7. Because if TaToH will win, we will have a game number 6, and then potentially we can have a game number 7. So this is the poll for game 7. Please, if somebody is asking if it's going to be needed, if it's going to get required, right? Please, post the link so others can also vote their favorite map. So you can see it here, man. TaToH versus Vivi. What shall I pick here? I want to see an aggressive game. I will go for Atacama, I think. Yeah, let's vote Atacama for me. And yeah, we have Atacama and Golden Hill for now voted. So guys, please vote. Right here, we are waiting for the press to launch the game. 3-1, guys, the score. In my opinion, surprising. Because we know that TaToH is #1 in AOC HD. He has more experience with these, let's say, new civilizations brought to the standard game with this mod, with Warlord Kingdoms. But yeah, Vivi showed that he's also mastering these new civilizations, man. And also playing super aggressive and great with the standard ones. He just won with Mongols, the old Goldie of Ryut. Yeah, okay. So yeah, that will be for the last game, game 7, because after this game number 5, which is going to be Islands, we will have game number 6. This is Ashby's Touch, again, Turbo Random Arena, Starting Age, Castle Age. Well, I think that, again, TaToH has more experience in arena maps. I don't know how many arena maps Vivi played. I know for a fact that like a few years ago, 1, 2, 3 years ago, Vivi played a lot of arena games with Eddie. So he practiced, he learned from Eddie. But again, I don't know after that one if he kept played that map. Anyway, we are waiting now for game number 5, the Islands. Vivi is a strong player, but TaToH is one of the very strong players in this map. So yeah, good chances to see here TaToH potentially to come back in the score, but we'll have to wait and see. Obviously, we will have to wait and see. 3-1 the score for Vivi. It's match point from him from now on. Whoever wins 4 games, this is it. Game over, match over, I mean. So TaToH from now on will have to win all 4 remaining games. I mean all 3, excuse me, remaining games. This game number 6 and the last one to win this challenge and continue his journey to become the next champion after Yo in this new format with the Warlock Kingdom civilization. Obviously, he was previously a Polaris champion, but he's going for the quest one more time. Hello is no good. Hello everybody else that are watching the stream, and let me post the link, guys, for game number 7. Potentially we can have a game number 7 if TaToH will be able to win this game and the next one, but we'll have to wait. Obviously, still the players still didn't launch the game yet. Come on, guys, give us the games. Vivi here now with second, pause. Come on, man. Are you the next Bhakti? And let me take a peek now in the votes, either Atacama or Golden Hill. Hamburger and Hills voted a couple of times. I mean, one time. Come on, guys, more votes, more votes. We need more people to vote because we have to. We gotta have a map winner for game number 7. If they will need it, obviously. Obviously. And still no spec delay displayed here. Come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Go for Bedouins. Yeah, it's also a good one. I chose Atacama because, you know, it's with, they have some trees around the town center. And to go for the big forest, they will have to fight for that middle, in the middle map where the big forest is. So usually that, well, most of the time I have seen aggressive, you know, and aggressive games on that map, in team games, in 1v1s. It was my choice. But yeah, you guys can go for Bedouins. It's a no TC map start, a fun map, obviously. Well, you have others there as well. Oh, and I forgot to include, shame on me, I forgot it, seriously, Double Arabia. That would have been also pretty good to see these players, how fast they micro. But for now, not included. Shame on me. Vote, guys, from these maps, okay? Do we have some more votes? No, still only 2 votes each for Atacama and Golden Hill. Man, oh man, people not voting. Why, guys? Why? Only 9 votes. Seriously? How many viewers do we have here in Vubli? By the way, with this new Twitch, before I could see the viewers that are live, are watching the stream now, where the hell do I find that option anymore? Okay, we have more than 8 viewers though, I'm thinking. Displaying the list. Oh, actually we have like 30, 40 viewers. Come on, guys. Vote for the maps, man. Vote for them. Okay, another extra vote. Finally. And here we're still waiting for game number 5. 3-1. It was 1-0 for Vivi, winning the Arabia. Then TaToH winning his home map, that Nomad Water, to even the score. And then Vivi won his home map, the Registide Fortress, and the previous game, the Yucatan, to go 3-1 and have match point. Even so, definitely TaToH is able to come back. Super strong player, #1 in AOC HD, so he knows his game. There is a high chance we won't see a game 7 anyway. Yeah, but in case there will be a game 7, we don't want the players to wait like forever for, you know, the votes. So that's why you have it there. Just just in case. If you don't want to vote, just don't vote. What can I say? But just to be ready. Yeah, it's high chances. It is high chances. I mean, who would expect Vivi to lead 3-1 after 4 games? Probably people were thinking that TaToH is here, the big favorite. If you're looking at the Polaris for now, how many Vivi won? Let me try and find Polaris. Okay, scheduling. So we have TaToH 1 versus Spring, 1 versus MBL, 1 versus Vinch, and this will be or could have been his 4th win. But let's see if Vivi is stopping TaToH in his quest again to become the next Polaris champion after Yo with this new format. In the meantime, 20 seconds and finally we will have our game number 5, the Islands, guys. It was the most voted for the standard maps. High chances to see Vikings in the Islands map, but let's see if Vivi again will try to play like with another civilization. Yeah, man, he does. No, Italians for TaToH, while Vivi with Vikings. Oh ho ho! Okay. So we have for TaToH, Italians advancing to the next age cost minus 15%, dock techs cost minus 50%, fishing ships cost minus 20%, gunpowder units cost minus 20%, unique units, Genoese crossbows, anti-cavalry archer, and condottiero anti-gunpowder infantry, castle age tech pavis, foot archers +1/+1 armor, imperial age tech, Silk Road trade units cost minus 50%. Well, it won't apply here. And another bonus, condottiero available in barracks in Imperial Age. So the condottiero, there you go. Okay, this is it for TaToH. So let's see if he can surprise Vivi's Vikings. For Vikings, what's been added, the Castle Age Tech Chieftains, infantry +5 attack versus cavalry and +2 versus camels, and then the usual bonus for the Vikings civilization. Okay, guys, so another pause in the game. Like I said, come on, Vivi, are you the next Bhakti? Show us the games. Okay, we will see some players, 1 or maybe 2, both players now that will take the boars with the, will take the boars with the scout. 1 Vivi asks. Yeah, they have 1 restart. Yep. Yeah, they have 1 restart. Yes. So, why? What he didn't like? He didn't lose anything there. Maybe he didn't like the placement of the deer, but man, come on. Why? Anyway, it's going to be 1 restart. My bet is that TaToH wins this game. Okay. Okay, let's keep an eye if the players are coming back in the room. For now, only me back in the room. Let's see. I have the game in the background, so if they will continue, I will go back, obviously. Yeah, well, TaToH is, like I said earlier, one of the strongest players in water maps. He loves to play water maps, that's for sure. Vivi also, it's a very strong player on water maps, but let's see. Can TaToH surprise Vivi? Italians versus Vikings. Now, TaToH made me even more curious, by picking Italians in this map that he know it so well. When did they make it so that you could buy a sub in a channel for someone else? Why Re? It's admin Re. Isn't? Okay, it seems that TaToH know the set in case the games end for 0 and further. This the fifth game will be played. There are absolutely no restarts allowed other than admin restarts or restarts. Okay, okay, okay. So it won't be any restart, guys. It won't be any restart. Hey, man. Okay.